Everybody, including that one kid right there, is a toxic, dysfunctional relationship.
Ever since turning heel, John Cena has made it clear that he feels like the WWE Universe has abused him for the last 2 decades. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at WWE fans who completely disrespected and violated John Cena, pushing him towards this long-awaited heel turn. These are the people responsible for breaking the man who carried the WWE on his back, and by the end of the video, you might even find yourself agreeing with Cena and realizing that his heel turn was completely justified. Let's start with the most infamous chant in WWE history. If you've ever screamed "Cena sucks" in an arena, congratulations, you're on his list. John Cena did everything WWE asked him to do. He played by the rules, he carried the company for over a decade, and became a hero to millions of kids. Yet every single night, half the crowd turned on him. No matter how much respect he showed, he had to endure the boos right after the "Let's Go Cena" chants. For years, Cena brushed it off, saying that the fans had the right to express themselves, but let's be real, it got to him. You don't go from being WWE's ultimate good guy to its biggest villain overnight unless something has been eating away at you for years. John Cena did not deserve this level of hate, but the fans gave it to him anyways, and now they are paying the price. If the "Cena sucks" chants weren't disrespectful enough, the WWE fans took things to an entirely different level because they hijacked his entrance music, one of the most iconic themes in wrestling history, and they turned it into a mockery. Imagine spending decades crafting your legacy only for people to turn your own music into a joke every time you walk down the ramp. Every single fan who sang "John Cena sucks" to the beat of his theme, they're on the John Cena hate list as well, because no matter how much he smiled and waved it off, deep down, this wasn't just a joke, it was a reminder that no matter how hard he worked, there would always be people who refused to respect him. And now John Cena isn't smiling anymore, he's done playing nice. Of all the people who disrespected John Cena over the years, one man stands above the rest, the infamous Cena Sucks guy. This WWE superfan made it his personal mission to hate John Cena at every opportunity, proudly wearing a custom-made John Cena Sucks shirt to events. He wasn't just another heckler in the crowd, he was a walking and talking symbol of the anti-John Cena movement. What's wild is that John Cena actually acknowledged him. On multiple occasions, he walked right up to the guy, stared him down, and still showed him nothing but respect. Cena even hugged him, a moment that made the fan visibly uncomfortable. But here's the thing, he got lucky. That was when John Cena was still the smiling, never give up hero. If this new ruthless Cena saw him now, it wouldn't be a friendly interaction. For years, this fan made his hatred for Cena loud and clear, and it's safe to say that John Cena probably hates him just as much. In 2017, John Cena found himself feuding with Baron Corbin. Their feud escalated. One fan wasn't having it. A woman in the audience, either a massive Baron Corbin supporter or just a hardcore Cena hater, took it upon herself to send a clear message. She flipped him off right to his face. It was unnecessary, it was disrespectful, and honestly, it was proof of just how much irrational hate John Cena had to deal with throughout his career. That wasn't the only time John Cena had to deal with a bitter WWE fan. In fact, it happened during one of the biggest nights of his career. At WrestleMania 26, John Cena defeated Batista to reclaim the WWE Championship, and it was a massive victory, one that should have been a pure celebration. As Cena made his way to the crowd to share the moment with the fans, most were cheering, but one fan stood out for all the wrong reasons. Instead of joining in the excitement, this fan sat there visibly furious and threw up a big thumbs down. Cena, being the ultimate professional, smiled through it, but you could tell the moment had been ruined. John Cena couldn't even enjoy one of his biggest wins. All the disrespect we talked about so far is nothing compared to what John Cena endured at ECW One Night Stand in 2006. If there was ever a night where an entire arena wanted to see him fail, this was it. Cena walked into the Hammerstein Ballroom to defend the WWE Championship against ECW's own Rob Van Dam. And from the moment he stepped through the curtain, it was clear that he didn't belong there. This wasn't just a hostile crowd, this was pure hatred from thousands of die-hard ECW fans who would rather burn the building down than see John Cena win. And if you think that's an exaggeration, it's not. Just take a look at this massive sign in the crowd that says, "If Cena wins, we riot." If there was any doubt about just how unwelcome John Cena was, all you had to do was watch his entrance. Middle fingers everywhere, a sea of hands flipping him off, raining down boos so deafening it was hard to hear his theme music. Usually, no matter how much hate John Cena got, there was always a pocket of fans cheering for him, but not here. Not a single person in that arena wanted to see him win the match. Cena always had a signature routine. He would take his shirt off and toss it into the crowd before a match. Most nights, fans fought over it like a prize, but on this night, they threw it back at him. Over and over again, he tossed it and they threw it right back at him. He tried again and got the same result. It wasn't just one person, the entire crowd was united in rejecting him. And this wasn't just an isolated incident. A few years later, something very similar happened on an episode of Raw. John Cena tossed his shirt into the audience and the fans kept chucking it back. Even though he tried to play it off, this was a rare moment where you could see the frustration behind his eyes. If you think the middle fingers and the shirt tossing disrespect were bad, you haven't heard what the crowd was chanting on that night. The ECW fans unleashed some of the most brutal, savage, and downright toxic chants John Cena has ever heard.
TP as the Snapchat.
No respect, no remorse, just pure hate. Cena's been booed before, but this wasn't just the fans preferring the other guy, this was personal. And looking back at his recent promos, when he talks about the toxic fans who disrespected him for years, you better believe that he's talking about these people. Let's move on to fans violating wrestlers and their personal space. This happened to John Cena when he was in the UK, and a YouTuber by the name of Modine spotted him and started recording him asking if he was John Cena. This is how the incident started.
Are you the WWE? I swear that's him, bro. Are you WWE in it?
Yes.
Wow, whoa.
Okay.
Nice to see you. I'm with John Cena, WWE, innit?
Thank you for asking.
Why is that you? Or?
No, thank you for asking to take your video.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Whoa, John Cena, bro.
After listening to John Cena's explanation of his frustration, the fan said this.
He didn't like because I'm taking video on that. It's your boy Modine, the realist. Yeah.
Eventually, he was still recording and he wanted to offer some advice to John Cena before he left the store, but that did not go so well, especially since John Cena already told him to stop recording without permission just a few minutes prior to this.
Take care, bro.
Yep.
I've got some advice for you.
Yes, be respectful.
All right, I'll be respectful.
That's my advice for you.
My name.
Ask if you can take a video, but you're just shooting video.
No, you know me.
Maybe be
I'm
respectful.
famous.
I don't want to talk to you.
I'm famous. I'm Modine.
It doesn't matter who you are. You don't treat anyone with respect.
I got respect for
Treat
you.
people with respect.
I got
Thank you for asking to film my video and then filming the entire time I'm in the store. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do.
I'm a Speaker's Corner,
I don't care.
London.
I don't care.
I help people.
Thank you very much for being respectful.
I swear, if you need anything, just let me know.
John Cena even spoke about the situation in an interview with Chris Van Vliet. This is what he said about the incident with the fan.
Like, you just have this patience, this understanding. Like, there's this video that went viral of this guy following you around, filming you, and you were so patient, so kind, so polite, even though he's invading your privacy. How were you able to develop that?
Through failure. Yeah. And by no means am I perfect, and I understand. A lot of people operate under the construct of record and document everything. I just, in that case, what was going through my mind was, I don't know who this person is. And if I immediately fall into his act, and he's somebody who doesn't represent the values I believe in, I become an endorser of this person. So I can't stop a voyeuristic video happening. But when you make me part of the act without asking my permission, that's a different set of circumstance. If you are over there and you catch a video, that's fine. But when you turn the camera around and barge into my life, I immediately am attached to you. And if then I speak as if there's fluency between us and a relationship between us, I now endorse your value system. And I don't know you, I've never met you, to this person.
Yeah.
That can be difficult. So that was going through my mind. Man, if this guy would just take a pause, say hello, tell me what he's trying to do, maybe we can do something. But I'm just trying to buy coffee, bro.
You were so respectful, so kind, polite. I wouldn't have handled it that
I
way.
hope to be better next time, but no one's in the wrong. I understand everybody's perspective, and that's a hard pill to swallow sometimes, but it's just a matter of opinion, so nobody's in the wrong.
Most of the disrespect John Cena faced over the years came in the form of chants, boos, and middle fingers, but one fan took it a little too far. This happened after Raw went off the air during the time when Zack Ryder was getting a massive push, and Cena of course was right in the middle of it, playing the role of Ryder's best friend while also trying to steal his girlfriend. It was a weird time. But anyways, as Cena was wrapping up his night, a fan in the crowd decided to get a little too bold and threw a tennis ball at him. The fan's aim was absolutely horrible and he missed by a mile, but that's not the point. You don't throw things at people. Even the crowd, who may have not liked John Cena too much, turned on the fan and booed him for it. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And here are some other videos I think you might enjoy.